I didn't know then, when I joined the organization, that I would become the mother of premature twins last summer, and that would make me doubly committed to our efforts to find answers to this issue.
Because of the research funded by the March of Dimes, they were able to create the surfactant that kept Kobe's lungs from sticking together. Without the surfactant, without the March of Dimes, this talk is very different. Without the March of Dimes, without the surfactant, I'm up here talking about 2 of my sons in heaven rather than 1.
Premature birth is common, serious, and costly. We need to commission a research enterprise that is innovative and sustainable to really tackle this problem.
Now, the goal of the March of Dimes Prematurity Research Center at Stanford School of Medicine is to fill this knowledge gap. And that's through doing research that can help us prevent preterm birth and save lives. It's that simple, but that's a big task.
We have a tradition of success at the March of Dimes in that once we fix our collective mind on a public health problem and declare that we are going to solve the problem, we do. We started that tradition with respect to a terrible disease called polio. We gave Jonas Salk a lab coat with the March of Dimes insignia to tell him thank you on behalf of all the families who were spared the terrible disease of polio. We're creating this in advance of the success. And there's no pressure on the principal investigator, Dr. Stevenson, his co-PIs, and the fantastic team here at Stanford that is going to set its sights on solving the problem of preterm birth.
I'd like to thank all the doctors for what you do, because you guys are the really true heroes. You know, I can come here, I can smile, I can take pictures, I can do all of that, but this is a cause that I really believe in.
Babies were born, or who are born, before 37 weeks gestation have a much greater risk of death and disability, such as breathing problems, cerebral palsy, intellectual disabilities, and others. In short, the more than 500,000 infants born premature each year can suffer from lifelong challenges and, very importantly, bring lifetime worries for their families.
Stanford is a remarkable institution, and it was their initiative with the capacity to accomplish what is being predicted that made this effort possible.
And we look forward to working in partnership with the March of Dimes to achieve something which I think would be quite remarkable and have a huge impact on this society and I think people throughout the world.
We need this work. We need this work to reach the day when, as happened with polio, the March of Dimes has worked itself out of a job. Out of a job because every pregnancy is the healthy, full-term pregnancy that we know leads to healthy, thriving babies.